everybody, those who come from far and near, for a little get-together to celebrate our common year. Now, none of us are movie stars, but maybe 'twould be alright if we could just pretend we are for an hour or so tonight. Now, bear with us, forgive our mistakes if we are a little slow, 'cause you know our minds not working as it did 10 years ago. Some of us are old and feeble, and we are not good for much, but we're here tonight to show you that we haven't lost our touch. We will try to entertain you, done for you in Newfie style. So sit back, relax, be happy as we visit for a while. Reminisce with friends and families, do the things you like to do. Party Grave extends a welcome. Welcome to each one of you.
I feel like I'm in the Sky Dome in Toronto somewhere. It's fantastic. Normally we have our concerts at St. Luke's Hall in Port de Grave. We can only seat about a couple of hundred people, but this is marvelous. And we're a bit disappointed that we can't fit more people in because apparently there's quite a demand for tickets tonight. Welcome to what a series of concerts, really. This is the best of, this is the greatest hits of a series of concerts that have been held in Port de Grave over the last 4 or 5 years. My name is Christopher Snow, and I'm the rector of the Anglican Parish of Port de Grave, and I welcome you as my parishioners begin to make fools of themselves here tonight. All of you laugh at them. And they're a very talented group. As Mrs. Langdon said on Saturday at the opening ceremonies at the playground, we have a tremendous pool of talent in Port de Grave and in Berneed as well. And these people can sing, they can dance, they can tell stories, they can dress up as, the men can dress up as women and the women can dress up as men. It's all very progressive and very interesting. So I hope you'll enjoy yourselves tonight. I've been asked by the Lions Club people to ask you absolutely not to smoke. There is to be no smoking in the building. This is a smoke-free building, so please abide by that rule tonight. We don't want to get into trouble with our friends, the Lions Club, and also the fire department. And we have a couple of birthdays, at least 2 birthdays here this evening, and they're related to some of the people who are going to make fools of themselves in a few minutes. And they are Dot Bishop and Bernard Daw. Can we sing happy birthday for them? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Dot and Bernard. Happy birthday to you. And we hope you live to be 100. Please enjoy yourselves, and the week is only half over. Isn't this fantastic?
Beautiful.
We're only halfway through the week, and we're just beginning to get into it, aren't we? It's been so good so far, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. God bless you all.
Thank you, Reverend Snow. I guess I'll bring the mic down because I'm a bit shorter than Reverend Snow. Before we start, I'd like to please ask that there be no smoking in the building. We've got a very confined area, so we'd like to have no smoking in the building. And I guess everyone is ready to go on stage. So we're going to start with the Ode to Newfoundland. When the sun rays crown the pine clad hill, and summer spreads her hand, when silver voices to thy roof, we love thee, smiling land. We love thee, we love thee, we love thee, smiling land. This song is called Portagrave is Having a Good Time.
Portagrave is having a party, lots of people down the way, and they're ready together, celebrate our home.
My name is Wayne Morgan, and our group is called Stem to Stern. That's the stern over there. He's always the back end. That's Kevin Felder from North River, and Ralph Greenland's right there. And this is Aaron Singleton. This is Kevin Greenland over here. Okay. The first one we're going to do here is called Music and Friends. Well, I've done a lot of living, and I found no matter where you go, the old world round, they'll always go together, hand in hand. Where there's one, there'll be the other, music and friends. When blue skies turn to gray and hide the sun, when tired hands their daily work is done, there's nothing seems to turn things round again and make the old world right, like music and friends. Music and friends, it's so good to bring together, music and friends. Side by side, no one can break them when we take the time to make them. Nothing else can take the place of music and friends. When blue skies turn to gray and hide the sun, when tired hands their daily work is done, they'll always go together hand in hand. Where there's one, there'll be the other, music and friends. Music and friends. It's so good to bring together music and friends. Side by side, no one can break them when we take the time to make them. Nothing else can take the place of music and friends. Where there's one, there'll be the other, music and friends. Thank you very much. And I want to wish a very, very special welcome to everybody is here, all the CFAs that come from ways. I want to wish you all a really good time here tonight, and hope you really enjoy yourself while you're back home in Newfoundland. Thank you.
Well, thanks a lot, boys. Next up on the agenda, we got a skit called the Government Survey. It seems like the government is always coming looking for something. Let's see what they're looking for this time.
Oh, woman, watch out for all the wool.
Well, I'm trying to get something with another pair of cuffs.
There's wool everywhere in the house, in the tin cups, there's in the dryer, there's even in my underwear.
I don't know what you're doing with all that twine. I know because by the time it's ready to go in the water, they let you go in the water, you'll be too old to go anyway. Don't say ever you'll go floating.
Oh, no, float, Polly, don't you worry about that. Government regulations are not. I'm going to float.
Why don't you go and fix the hole in the casket? They'll be rolling and blowing down next week.
They're not big enough to roll off, and I like infants. Anyway, it's time for you to give up that. Everyone that's coming home to you, you got a pair of socks mixed up for them.
Don't mind now. I think it's time for you to give that up anyway. You'll have barnacles on your bottom.
Yeah,
We're on the boat. Oh, by the way, did you see John's boat?
that
Yes,
one, that one all the whiskers on.
Years longer than Eris's bed.
Yeah.
I never seen nothing like it in my life.
Yeah, but
I've seen some big whiskers and barnacles.
you haven't cleaned it since they had it.
Now, give up that, and you think it's going to be fine?
No, it is not going to be fine. Try getting your mind again now.
I think I'm going to down and see if I can get certain blackberries to make a dough.
You've been on the hills 340 days a year already.
Well, it's this one run on now. I'm going down on the neck.
A little rain for sure.
And now, go out and get a tub of grass that we steams for the house.
I've been sitting there now 5
Well,
minutes.
you said in the woods now, we won't want to be doing much, I tell you.
I don't sit on so care very much.
Go on now and get the...
Go up and get the grass, Harris. Go on up to the boat house and get the fish bar, Harris.
Never mind yak and go and get it done. Hurry on, I was making this so slow.
Now,
Got a bonus for you again.
that's all made up. Sure, it can't be made up. It's going around all day long. Can I sit down now?
No, can't sit down.
What else do you want?
Oh,
The jug is here, look.
No. Let's get the water over this, a bit of bread.
We'll put this on. He don't
Go
care.
out and get
Tom's got no taste anyway.
go out and get a bag in order to go over.
I used to say George will eat that when he comes. He be eating everything else in the house. There you go, look. One happy horse.
Go and get a handful of wood. Because if he's starving hungry when he comes home, I'm under on a point or in on the neck somewhere, see if I can get your berries.
Handful of wood. How many trips do I have today for this? I'll guarantee you this'll boil your berries. When he comes in the front door, you know the fire light. There you go. How about that?
And don't let me bowl the barn go over.
You got nothing else you wants me to do now before you goes?
Now don't let the fire out.
On the fire light, eh?
And the drain ought to bring a bag of room because I might get a bag of bush while I'm in
Just
there.
take it, George and I don't care. Take that one.
Now I think, give me this jug. That's not. Oh, it's stuck.
Only two there. Pick up the wine.
No, I don't want that.
Ah. But I offered you that one, you want this
No,
one.
I want this one. Now, don't let the fire out.
No.
George will be starving when he comes home. And,
I wish you're forgetting that.
oh, I forgot the empty pail.
Yes, and you can help them too, because you're the one who always full up. Well, that woman's a walking bladder. There he comes up. Well, I'll tell you one thing, there's nothing wrong with our kidneys.
And me had a jug less like it than out.
You got any other job for me there before you go again?
Now, don't let the fire out, don't let the bank over.
All right, sit down there, Caroline.
Yes,
What is that woman? She's something else. You don't know I'm at 2 o'clock. She falls out by 20 below outside.
Harry, the piss bottle froze over.
What are you talking about, your frozen hemorrhoids?
And she's gone now. I can have a bit of peace now.
Pick up a bit of this. Maybe she go for the evening now. I get this done while she's gone. There you go, buddy, look. All ready now for the moratorium then. No one around saving too. I can have a good time at this now she's gone. You can't be got to the light house yet. I don't need the fire alarm blowing. Now, knock on the door now. That's one of them holy rollers now, selling a piece of paradise. Hello?
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
I'm Brenda Rosie, and I'm
Yeah.
doing a survey for the government.
Kind of a census gun.
Census is right.
What
Well,
is it?
something like census, more or less head count.
You've come to the wrong place to find out a census. Hey, you might as well sit down there. Hope this don't take too long. I got another scanning out there yet. There you go. Now, this is a nice show and tell, was it?
No, just a few questions. It won't take you very long call.
I haven't got a great lot to show you. So I'll tell you a few things.
This is just a head count. There's only 2 or 3 questions. It won't take you very long.
64.
Do you work?
No, I haven't done a Baptist in yet.
Do you have a wife?
Oh, I got a wife, all right. She sublet this White House down in the White House.
How old is she?
She's 65. She gets the pension.
Does she work?
No, she don't do any of that neither.
Now, how many children do you have?
Well, I got 5 almost. 6. 5 almost, yeah.
What are they?
3 boys and 3 girls.
So that's 6.
Yeah, but one of them is twins. There's no mind about the youngsters anyway. They're all on the main out for a dance. Only George, and he's in the woods playing with the horse.
So that's just 3 here?
That's all. Me and Alvira and George.
Now, hold on now. You're a male, and you're
Oh, I'm
65.
certainly a man. What's all about that?
And the first female, 65, she don't work. So, now what about George? How old is he?
He's 40.
And, oh, he's 40, and male.
Well, he was born with some male equipment.
Does he work?
No, that's where he works on it. You know, missus, I've been looking at that set of legs. My missus has gone down to the White House. What do you say to the boobies a little bit, you missus? Don't go in a rush now. Put that down on your government survey. One frisky old man.
Alright. You know, growing up, I always had Mom to do everything for me. She cooked and cleaned and washed my clothes. I'm 20 now and she still does all that. Now we got a little person up here who's going to tell us about their mother. Here's a recitation called Me Mother.
When me prayers was nearly said, oh, tuck me in me with a bed, and spank me ass till it was red, me mother. Oh, took me from me cozy cot, and socked me on an ice cold pot, and made me pee, but I could not, me mother. And when me in would gently pat, she'd hold me tightly to her, and sometimes she'd squeeze me till I found me oh, look that I with eyebrows knit, and nearly had a king-size fit. When in me Sunday pants I shit. Me mother! When at night we go to sleep and hear the bed did squeak, I raise my head to have a peep. Oh, yell that I, now go to sleep, me father!
Alright, next up, we're going to hear a little song about Little Rooster.
Looks like a school of cavemen.
Oh, I love my rooster loves me. I'll cherish my rooster in the green bay tree. My little rooster goes I love my hen as my hen loves me. I cherish
my turn to sing for you now. Just to wake up in the morning to the quiet of the call, and to hear Aunt Bessie talking to herself, and to hear poor Uncle John mumbling wishes to Aunt Nell. It made me feel like everything was fine. I was born down by the water, and it's here I'm gonna stay. Search for all the reasons why I should go away, but I haven't got the thirst for all those modern day toys, so I'll just take my chances with those saltwater joys. Following a little brook as it trickles to the shore, in the autumn when the trees are flaming red, kicking leaves that fall around me, watching sunset paint the hills. It's all I'll ever need to feel at home. This island that we cling to has been handed down with pride. The folks have fought to live here, taking hardships all in stride. So I'll compliment her beauty, hold on to my goodbyes, and I'll stay and take my chances with those saltwater joys. How can I leave those mornings with the sunset in the cold, and gulls like flies surrounding Clayton's Wharf, and Platter's Island wrapped in rainbows in the evening after fall? The ocean smells of perfume to my soul. Some go to where the buildings reach to meet the clouds, where warm and gentle people turn to swarming faceless crowds. So I'll do without the riches, glamour and the noise, and I'll stay and take my chances with those saltwater joys. Alright, next up we got something for all of you people out there with hearing problems. Here's a skit called The Hearing Problem.
What seems to be your trouble? She hasn't kicked you out of bed again, has she?
Oh, morning. Doctor, we was getting ready to go moose something, and he was showing me how to load the gun. And my lord, I pulled the trigger and blows 2 ears off.
Oh, the 2 ears off.
Yes.
How did you do that with one shot, Alan?
I got a terrible ringing in my head, Doctor.
Well, doctor, I'm not a very good shot, you know. Anyway, while you're at it, you better give him a good overhaul. He hasn't had a checkup in years. And he don't seem to be quite as frisky as he used to be.
Now, I don't say he is. Had any trouble with your bowels lately, Alan?
Did I go where? What'd you say?
He wants to know if you're bound up.
Have you had any water trouble?
No, I'm not bound up, Doctor. Every Saturday morning we have pea soup. It keeps everything moving pretty good.
No, I mean, do you urinate okay?
What'd you say?
He wants to know if you got any water trouble.
No, not since the foot valve on water doors well stuck.
I mean, what color is your urine?
Eh? What'd you say?
My lord, he wants to know what color your urine is. Well, doctor, it's dark in the front, just as dark in the front as it is in the back. And even your next one knockout stains.
Boy, oh boy. Where was your sex drive, Alan?
There was who?
Oh, my lord, he wants to know what you like in bed. Well, doctor boy, I'll tell you what it's like in
Well, I think I'll send you to the hospital. Maybe they can fix up your ears in there. Where you say you was going?
My Lord, he's sending you to the hospital, boy, to get your ears fixed, thank God, because I'm tired of both.
Doctor, maybe we should only get one fixed this time. Then I'd only have to listen to half of what that woman said. My tongue never stops. But I think I'm going to have to get a sample of your urine, sperm, and stool. What do I want now?
My Lord, he wants your underwear, boy, come on.
Well, I guess Ducks Unlimited is not going to be too pleased with us now. Next up, we got a duck hunt.
Now, Doc, I got to find Doc. I got all that company coming for dinner tomorrow, and now one's thing. Oh, got one. That's it. Now, it's going for my dinner tomorrow. Oh, don't need much more than that. I've got that company coming. Oh. I should have got that cold in the White House today. Oh, there you go. Two. One more should do it. Heavy. Hello, what are you doing here today? Nothing, just looking for some firewood. Anything else? Stays allowed to shoot ducks. Allowed to shoot ducks, yes. You're allowed to shoot ducks if you got a duck license. Oh, I got a license. Well, I wants to see it. Is it in your truck? No, that's no good. You got to have it on yourself. I got a license. You can ask me mother. You can ask. She don't lie. I got a license. How can I ask your mother if she's not here? Well, I got one. Well, I want to see it. Ducks everywhere. He didn't want me notes. Is it okay if I touch you? You want? I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to put my hand on you. Take it easy. I'm not fussy. No, not there. I think this is a queer place to have a license in your boot. No, I got two boots, so I'm looking. Well, you've got 2 feet, you should have 2 boots. I had it before I came here. Yeah, I know you did. I got it here, there we go. I told you I had a license now. This is not a duck license, my good man. This is a rabbit license. This is a rabbit license, and you can't shoot ducks with a rabbit license. Look here, it says hares. Yeah? Ptarmigan, that's partridge, right? Right. Partridge got feathers, right? Right. Ducks got feathers. Right. This is a good duck license. All right, now hold on. Now, you're allowed, I said you was allowed to shoot ducks, but you're not allowed to shoot any duck at all. You're allowed to shoot Id's old duck. You're allowed to shoot a Dan's old duck. But you're not allowed to shoot a blow-me-down duck. Well, brother, they got wings that they fly like this. During hits come one night, blow me down the next, and dance over the next. Oh, it depends on where they come from. Now, I wants to see. And over, I can tell we smell them where they come from. Yeah, you're all right with this one. That's its own dog. Well, he was even blowing me down last night and danced all night before that. Now, hand me over You're all right with that one. Now, hand over those. One more.
I got one more left.
Yeah, hand over.
Do I get them back?
You'll see.
Good for your sizes.
Now, me man, I tell you right now, that's a blow me down dog. And you're under arrest.
Officer. You were on the point of stuff?
Yes, I'm on any salt, but that don't make no difference to you. Now, where is it you're from?
Since you know so darn much, you tell me.
Boy, George's mother has been terrible lonely since George left Crinkle Cove. I think he's going to make a phone call today. Let's see what he got to say.
Poor Judge. He must is up there in Toronto all by himself. I'm going to phone him. Four, 1, 6, 3. No. That you, Judge? This is Mother. Mother. Yes, boy. You must have Toronto all to yourself up there. The place must be cleaned out. Sure, everyone from Avalon is down there. Yes, Judge, boy, we're having some time down there. We had swarms of people every week. Yes, boy. But do you find some of them mainland crowd a bit staunch? Yes, me man. They calls we stun. But some of them is about as stun as you get. You know, near one of them knows how to make a dough. And they thinks a cracky is something you eat. And they never heard of a sleeve bean. That's why they keep voting them into government. Yeah, that's right. Wait till I tell you. They don't even know the difference between fishing and trouting. No? Sure, everyone knows you goes fishing out in the bay and goes trouting in the ponds. That's right. Yeah, one fella the other day asked your father if we had any lakes. And sure, your father said, yes, me now we got lots of lakes. When we get so old in our rubber boat, we get the lake. Sure, yes. And we have lakes in the rooms, and your father had a lake in his pocket. Yes. And when he gets shark taken, he goes down behind the store shore and has a lake. Yes, that's right. Yes, fine. Yeah. Brian Tobin got himself in some trouble again. Yes, man. You know when the Queen was there, he couldn't keep his hands off her. Yeah, and Sheila Cox, her man got her in trouble too. Yeah, she talked in front of the Queen. go by, that's right. Yes, yes. It's better not to take it. Yes. It might fool up your honest wife. And you can't take no chances with that. I'll have to go now, Judge. I hear your father coming for his mother. Good luck. Loves ya.
This song is going to be dedicated mostly to the people that have come home, the 40 grave come home. Yeah, we'd like to welcome each and every one of you anyway. And it's going to bring back probably a lot of memories for some of you people, especially the little older ones. Today I return to my home on the place of my birth. Be it ever so humble, to me it will always comfort. There's nobody left here, the people have all up and gone. And sadly I stand on a spot where a house once stood on. Next I sat on a rock that for years stood outside our door. And I watched as the sea beat against the wild rugged shore. And I pictured the boats all moored in the harbor below. And the vegetable gardens neatly planted and ready to grow. When the people all lived here, we had a neat little town. When we held a soup supper, the Bay Roberts people came down. And we went up there one day at one of their homes. We were good friends and neighbors, and that is all that was shown. I remember my mother out washing her clothes neat and clean. 'Twas done on a washboard, 'cause we had no washing machine. With the clothes on the clothesline, down to the flake she would run. For to turn the sole codfish before they would burn in the sun. When the people all lived there, we had a neat little town. When we held a soup supper, all the Bay Roberts people came down. With the clothes on the clothesline, down to the flake she would run. For they turned those sole codfish before they would burn in the sun. And next I visit the graveyard, all grown up with trees and with weeds. And I still recall just where all our loved ones was laid. We erected a gravestone in their memories to mark the spot. Many have no past, but I have never forgot. So come all you people who've moved far away just like me, and I've traveled and settled in parts of our big country. Now when you go back there to visit, too long you have roamed, just always remember there'll be someone to welcome you home. Thank you so much.
Next up we got a song called Lobster Song. This is a skit. Fishermen, fishermen, down by the sea, have you any lobsters for to sell today? Singing yo tiddly-o, yo tiddly-o, yo tiddly-o, tiddly-o, oh, oh. Well, yes sir, I have three, the biggest kind of lobsters you will ever see. Singing yo tiddly-o, yo tiddly-o, yo tiddly-o, tiddly-o, oh, oh. He took the lobsters home, he put them in the pot, he put them in the pot where the missus used to squat. Singing yo tiddly-o, yo tiddly-o, yo tiddly-o, tiddly-o, oh, oh. Well, early next morning, as you can plainly see, up jumps the missus for the newer piece. Singing yo tiddly-o, yo tiddly-o, yo tiddly-o, tiddly-o, oh, oh. Well, first I heard a scream, then I heard a grunt, then I saw the lobster hanging from the nose. Singing yo tiddly-o, yo tiddly-o, yo tiddly-o, tiddly-o, oh, oh. The moral of the story, as you can plainly see, is never put a lobster where the missus does her piece. Singing yo tiddly-o, yo tiddly-o, yo tiddly-o, tiddly-o, oh, oh. Next up we have a monologue called Changes.
Oh, sunshine crowded, right? Oh, I didn't dream there was going to be this one. See, they asked me being the kind of sport I can't act. And I'm in my 90s, you know, but I said I'd like to come and chat. So I said, no. Why, goes me out, good to see you, so. You must see a lot of changes, dog. You must see some changes. I know I do. You must see some changes. People used to work so much back in my day. I remember the poor old mother and father, the poor old husband Jack, and all gone now. Poor mother, you know, Monday man, and she'd get up and go to the wheel and put on the fire, the birch jug she'd throw in that stove, and mama, and she'd warm the water, and then she'd start more, she'd get the white clothes in, and then, you know, she'd wash it all, then she'd get the jealous boy, and put it in, and sometimes just make your own soap back in, sure. Save all the fat and all the gravy and the oils off the kiln, save it all. makes so fat. Put the jealous in there too. Don't know do that now, you know. You know what to do with toys these days. Oh, mother, you know, she'd wash that in the jealous loin, boil it, and she'd poke it with the stick. I suppose you don't remember that. Take it up on the stick then, and put back in the water, rinse it off, and they'd go through 3 or 4 washes, you know. Then she'd take the next air, put the matches on the floor, and I would tell them somewhere we'd string them over the wrong, and we'd go down to the beach with, spread them out in the water and scrub them, take them up over the cliff again. We used to work so hard. Some changes though, and Monday mornings now when he talks to the young women, they talks about doing the laundry, I got the washing done, went to the washer, threw it in, clicked the button, and then when I come back out with the visitor and threw it in the dryer, the washer's done. That's Brenda's makes you muscle, not the muscle. Then you see some out walking the road with the weights on the arms, and on the legs too, trying to get working. No, we never had to get no work out, we worked and my poor old father, he worked for one, tell you, he worked so much. I remember, you know, the days when they used to get up. Mother'd have the grub box full of molasses buns and fat pork buns, you know. Some would, you know, long shot would, you know. And get ready, and then they go to kill his oil now. Nowadays, he goes up to John Bishop's and all those places, gets still on the wall. My father never done that. No, I tell you, he rode over to Kelly's oil. Rode over. The fellow over there had some cabins, you know, they used to let me use the cabins. Stay over for about a week, 10 days. Oh, they had these fresh vegetables from the garden. We'd go sit laughter trawling. Oh my, those fresh vegetables, cabbage, take salt meat too, you know, salt pot. And they had it all. They used to have some feed over there, they said. Chopped the wood for 7 or 10 days, you know. Poor mother, she used to get worried down, you know, afraid the wind would come up when they was coming over and all that. She'd look over, oh, she'd pale her eyes looking, you know, and then she'd see the little speck over there. Oh, they're coming, and she'd watch them. Row after row after row. And the little dot would get bigger and bigger, and then she'd see him and he'd put the pot on. Oh, what stuff did they have ready for him when they got home? Oh, my, they had something, I tell ya. And all those days, they're gone, you know. To win last week. Oh, what changes there? Oh, I remember some poor Jack proposed to me. Oh, and he took me down, and if you never seen no dinner, well, I'll tell you, little Jack took me up on Fox's Rocks. You get out there with Minnie Pettins, you know? It was young Minnie Pettins. Well, he walks up all the Foxwood Rocks, and oh, he goes maybe a couple of gunshots. And then on your left there, there's this rock. Now, Jack says, "Kneel me down, sit down right there." And I, of course, now I don't want the man hold me, right? I noticed he was right fidgety. Oh, he was getting some fidgety. I didn't know what he was on. Poor side. Anyway, after a while, he popped the question. He says, "Darcy," he says, "Darcy, you think you might be tied now?" And I said, "Oh my Jack, I thought you'd never ask." And he said, see, he was talking to the men. The men told him, if you're nervous about that, so take her up on the rock up there, you know. And I didn't know, but this rock was no denial. Oh, I mean, if someone would take the women up there and they couldn't get down, now what do you think of that for scheming? Many great schemers, you know. Yeah, oh, the good times back then, I can tell you, really, really good times. I mean, poor old meals, my mother used to make no instant TV dinners then. Oh my, she used to cook up this big meal. Sometimes, you know, sometimes the poor eat, you know, and come to money and that. The poor father, they go down to get his gun. Want a bit of gravy, see, for Sunday, right? Get his gun, and he go down to the shop, and they'll man the lookout down there. And he'd peel his eyes, and he'd look, and by and by, he'd see this skull come. Well, he'd put up the gun, and he'd blow it off, and he had a gun. And don't say that gravy wasn't sweet. It makes me taste buds go mad now when I think of it. Yeah. Lot of changes. Yeah, but you know, the old people, you know, they worked out, it was hard work, because you know, you come from good stock. You come from the best of stock, you people did. Hard workers, you know, and used to work in the rhythm of things, you know. From the day, there was the morning work, and there was the afternoon work, and there was the night work, and then there was Monday's work, and Wednesdays, and Sundays, no work. And the seasons too, they went in the rhythm of the seasons. There was summer jobs, and winter jobs, and fall jobs, and spring jobs. They flowed with the sea. They went with nature. They went too with nature. No matter what came, there was in rhythm a balance. There's some balance. All the changes. I wonder sometimes, you know, I ponders. And I sit so in my rocking chair, I ponders and all, you know. Some of them I can't make no end of my day. I ponders. You know, I suppose all the changes going in the right direction. I wonder sometimes. But my something to talk to you, don't me act so good. Oh, your mothers and fathers and your grandfathers could see you now, look on from Toronto and Vancouver, and you know, you states in America. So good. I wish I could have this all down for a couple of live tea. Many sleep. Anyway, I'm going to leave for you now, because it's late in the night. I'll have a cup of tea and I'll last sleep on. Now, have a good time, get home safe, and never forget the good stock you come from. Because I'll tell you one thing, never forget that the past is the key to the future. Anyway, good night, dear.
Lane Porter's going to sing song for us, The Tiny Red Light.
Oh, the light in the window, my darling, she sang, as she gazed at the dark, stormy night overhead. The little girl ran with her eager delight, and she placed in the window the tiny red light. Her father came home from his work with the coal, angry and cross 'cause his fish were not sold. He said that the oil it must do for tonight, and he took from the window the tiny red light. Oh, Father, dear Father, don't take it away. Think of those poor sailors far out on the bay. If he could have seen what had happened that night, when he took from the window the tiny red light. The very next morning came a knock on the door. A sailor stood pointing far out on the shore. 3 tiny ships ran adrift in the gale. With tears in his eyes told her father the tale. We followed your tiny red light, said the man. When a vanished from sight on the rocks our ship ran. Many were drowned on the billows last night. That might have been saved by your tiny red light.
Next song, we're going to sing a little song there called the One Room School. I guess a lot of the older people around here must have went to one of those schools, and I think there was an awful lot of stuff, shenanigans sometimes that went on there, so I don't know if you get to see any of it right now or not, but I think you might. So here it is, the One Room School. Stands an old wooden building with a pot-belly stove, hard-working teacher and an old handbill. Know you all remember it well. The reading and the writing and the arithmetic and the cod liver oil, which is hard to take. The cocoa malt we'll never forget from our beautiful one-room school. From our beautiful one-room school. With a pot-belly stove and the floorboard squeak. When it rained, the roof nearly leaked. We were happy as a lark and we didn't make a peep in a beautiful one-room school. In a beautiful one-room school. Go to the house with your acquaintances, out to the cloakroom, oh what a mess. The rain was pouring, what did you do? On your coat and your raincoat too. If it wasn't rain, it was probably snow. So out to the house down the floor, with a tiny little seat with a tiny little hole in a beautiful one-room school. In a beautiful one-room school. If you were good, your teacher's pet. If you were bad, the strap you'd get. Hold out your hand and then you pull back. Teacher got mad when the strap missed the mark. Coming school was a big no-no. Up in the corner you had to go. Every kind of trick on the teacher was played in a beautiful one-room school. In a beautiful one-room school. With a pot-belly stove and the floorboard squeak. When it rained, we were barely leaked. We were happy as a lark and we didn't make a peep in a beautiful one-room school. In a beautiful one-room school. Anyway, we're going to sing another little song now. Got me 2 in a row this time. This is a song I wrote last summer, I think it was. I put this together, so hopefully you'll enjoy it. Fishermen are easy to love, but they're slimy to hold. They'd rather catch codfish than go dig for silver and gold down Boise Bay. With their clothes full of gurry and squid shit, and their eyes and their faces as black as the coal. They long to go fishing, but they're just not allowed, and they're head over heels in the hole. So mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be fishermen. They'd rather pick gill nets and cod from a trawl than go to the mainland at all. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be fishermen, 'cause you won't understand them at the end of the day. And when they're older, they just drift away. Now the codfish are gone from the banks, there's near one at all. And the mackerel that teemed on our shores, they don't come in the fall. There's no capelin to roll on the beaches, not a codfish to catch on a trawl. I'm sure with the way things are going, there won't be a crab left to crawl. So mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be fishermen. They'd rather pick gill nets and cod from a trawl than go to the mainland at all. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be fishermen, 'cause you won't understand them at the end of the day. And when they're older, they just drift away. Now the way that we live is enough to drive a man mad. With no fish to catch, if we get our stamps, we'll be glad. When you live on an island, you suffer the hardship and cold. And you know that you'd rather be fishing than home on the dole. So mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be fishermen. They'd rather pick gill nets and cod from a trawl than go to the mainland at all. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be fishermen, 'cause you won't understand them at the end of the day. And when they're older, they just drift away. Thank you very much.
All right, well, next up we got our Golden Girls. Now, this is not the ones you're used to on TV. This is Meg and Emma and Liz. Let's see what they're up to now.
Liz, you sadly like bright colours. Everything your patches here lately is red. You got beat on then. What in the world is you doing that for?
I thought there'd be some old man come down from Appalong, and he might need a change of underwear. Scrubbing and cleaning. Scrubbing and cleaning. It seems like this all I've done this past 6 months. I'm poisoned. I'll be wore out before our come home friends get here. That's the last rag I'm going to wring this summer.
For God's sake, May, get up off your knees. You're making me sick. If you was on your knees so much prayer as you is scrubbing, Judge would come home more often.
Yes, Judge don't like to see me on me knees. He says it spoils the look of them. And I won't be able to wear me bikini. I wonder, Emma, if I get on my knees, would I get a man?
No, my maid, if you was on your knees to doomsday. What man in his right mind would have anything to do with a woman with grizzly knees like you got?
Turn on the radio, Liz. We might hear news about our come home here friends.
Is George coming home, May?
There he is. And he'd bring a friend with him this time.
Who is it, May? Do we know him?
Indeed we do. It's John Cabot.
John Cabot. There's not much left of him now. Years ago since he was here.
I thought Matthew was bringing over John Cabot. Do you know anyone by the name of Matthew
you, Emma?
The only Matthew I know is St. Matthew. And it's not likely he'll be poking his nose around.
I can't hear a sound on this. This is dead as a doornail.
You got that in the wrong hole. Nothing works without it's in the right hole. Put it in there, Liz. Look, there.
Where, Emma? Where?
You're as done as a bitterin. No wonder you haven't got a man. You wouldn't know what to do with one if you had one.
Listen, forget-me-nots.
Attention please, we interrupt this broadcast to announce that the Come Home Year visitors will be landing shortly on JLS Mountain. The Come Home Year visitors will be landing shortly on JLS Mountain.
Oh boy, they'll be off in the hair forever. It's only half the jailhouse mountain in there.
I suppose the government got that cut from us too, have they, mate?
Turn it off, miss. There's somebody here. Ever as the bunch most.
Oh, I forgot the buns.
What if we're barbecued buns?
If John Carrot gets one of those this kick on, it'll be his last trip abroad. What in the world have you got there, Liz?
I thought I'd do your ear.
We won't go bald, will we, mate?
Oh, she knows what she's doing.
Be the first time in her life Liz knows what she's doing.
Now I got to put some eyebrow pencil on you. That's the first thing a man does as far as your eyebrows.
It was the first thing a man went for when I was in my prime. They ever changed much since then.
Put more lipstick on my lips, Liz. George always said I had wonderful lips. Oh, I must say, Liz, you've done a wonderful job.
Now you're going to change into something nice and cool.
I can't wait. What a reunion there's going to be with Cassie. We'll dance around the clock that night.
Where will I start with you, Emma?
One in as good as another, mate. But don't touch me ears, I can't hear very well now.
Do you like him?
The brighter the better, me child. Give me something that glows in the dark so Tom can see me when he turns off the light.
Now you go and find Meg, and she'll help you change into some nice clothes.
There'll be a hard time in this town tonight.
I suppose I'll have to tidy up. I puts myself in mind as Cinderella. Those two old cronies thinks I'm the stupid one in the family. But have I got news for them? I'm not stupid, and I'm not stunned either. I don't care what Ellen said. They'll come back in a minute, dressed just like they just stepped out of a movie catalogue. And Liz will be walking just so. There's a wonder the calves of her legs is not chafed. I hope the wind don't change. Well, she's like that. The old people used to say, whatever you're doing when the wind changes, that's what you'll be like for 6 months after. And poor old mother, she was always talking to Meg. Meg, me child, she'd say, if you dies while you're in that crump, there's no one on earth will be able to straighten you. They thinks I can't get a man, but I'll fool them.
She must be gone in the toilet. She goes there often lately, and you should see the tuck of green she took into her day.
No, she's not going to the toilet because there's a catalog. Every time she goes to the toilet, she takes the catalog.
Liz! Liz! We're going to go out and look for her. She's not around. She's stuck in the toilet. Liz!
Come. Boy, that's funny.
She's stuck.
Stuck somewhere.
Liz!
see much beauty. It's not visible to the naked eye.
You know she got beauty, Emma. You're just not looking in the right places. Now, I think we're most ready. But we really need to spray a cologne to take away the sour smell.
That's no trouble. I got lots of smelly stuff right here.
Midnight, because it'll be after midnight for sure when Tom comes to when he sees me like this.
I think I'll take Miss Mariah's. Because I've been Miss Mariah's here all night.
Why, dear Liz, you've been mesmerized since the day you was born.
Oh, I almost forgot. I bought a hat for each of us. Now, I think we're ready to greet our visitors. Oh, dear,
We are glad to see you here, welcome home. We are glad to see you here, welcome home. We are glad to see you here, please come back another year. We are glad to see you here, welcome home. If you're happy to be old, clap your hands. If you're happy to be old, clap your hands. If you're happy to be home, you need never be alone. If you're happy to be home, clap your hands.
Next up, we got a skit called The Preacher's Donkey.
Good evening, sports fans. I'm Karen Daw, reporter with the Portergrave Daily News. I'm reporting tonight live from the racetracks here in Bay Roberts with these late breaking news headlines. A priest wanted to raise money for his church, and being told there was a fortune in horse racing, he decided to buy one and enter in the races. However, at the local auction, the going prices for horses was so steep that he ended up buying a donkey instead. He figured that being he had the donkey, he might as well go ahead and enter in the races. To his surprise, the donkey came in third. The next day, the racing reform had this headline.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Preachers and shows, preachers and shows. Extra, extra, read all about it.
The priest was so pleased with the donkey that he entered in the races again. This time, he won the race. The racing form read,
Extra, extra, read all about it. Preachers ass out in front. Preachers ass out in front. Extra, extra, read all about it.
the bishop was so upset with this kind of publicity that he ordered the priest not to enter the donkey in any more races. The headline that day read,
Extra, extra, read all about it. Preachers Bishop scratches preacher's ass. Extra, extra, read all about it.
this was too much for the bishop. He ordered the priest to get rid of the animal. The priest decided to give the donkey to a nun in a nearby convent. The headline the next day read,
Extra, extra, read all about it. None has best ass in town. Extra, extra, read all about it.
donkey. She finally found a farmer who was willing to pay $10 for the animal. The next day, the paper read, "Extra, extra, read all about it. Non-pedals ask for $10. Extra, extra, read all about it." The next day, they buried the bishop.
Alright, it's my turn again. My name's Abel Rogers, a chairman of mine, on a three-masted schooner from Twillingate Isle. I've been the world over, north, south, east and west, but the middle of nowhere's where I like to best. Where's a wave over wave, sea over bow, I'm as happy a man as the sea will allow. There's no other life for a sailor like me, and to sail the salt sea, boys, sail the sea. There's no other life but to sail the salt sea. The work is hard and the hours are long, but my spirit is willing, my back it is strong. And when the work's over, then whiskey will pour, we'll dance with the girls upon some foreign shore. Words a wave over wave, and sea over bow, I'm as happy a man as the sea will allow. There's no other life for a sailor like me, and to sail the salt sea, boys, sail the sea. There's no other life but to sail the salt sea. I leave my wife lonely 10 months of the year, for she built me a home and raised my children there. But she'd never come out to bid farewell to me, or a 10-wise sailor must sail the salt sea. Words a wave over wave, the sea over bow, I'm as happy a man as the sea will allow. There's no other life for a sailor like me, than to sail the salt sea, boys, sail the sea. And there's no other life but to sail the salt sea. I've been the world over for decades or more, and of all times I've wondered what I do it for. I don't know the answer, it's pleasure and pain, but with life to live over, I'd do it again. Words a wave over wave, and sea over bow, I'm as happy a man as the sea will allow. And there's no other life for a sailor like me, and to sail the salt sea, boys, sail the sea. There's no other life but to sail the salt sea. There's no other life but to sail the salt sea.
We're having a little bit of trouble up there getting ready for the next skit, so they told me to put a song in.
like to read a recitation that was a favourite of the late Joey Smallwood. We've taken a few liberties with it, but I hope you'll forgive us. Last Saturday night I was invited by an old-time friend of mine to eat his lobster salad and drink his beer and wine. We drank a toast unto each other until the hour of 2. Me head felt kind of shaky and me legs was shaky too. But anyhow I staggered home and I think my prayers I said. But anyway I was paralyzed when I got into bed. I dreamt I died and went to heaven. I met St. Peter at the gate, and I found repentance for me was just a bit too late. You go out, St. Peter said, you know you can't come in. You know you have to pay for your awful gluttonous sin. Slowly then I turned away, filled with grief and shame, and I saw St. Peter's clerk close by. He wrote lost above me name. Next there came a merchant, a friend that I knew well, and I listened to the story that he had to tell. Oh, goodly Father Peter, I come to you at last, and one request I ask of you, if you would let me pass. On earth I had a clothing store, and me clothes was good and strong, and just to show you this nice overcoat, I brought it along. You'll go out, St. Peter said, for very well you know, you've got no use for overcoats in the place where you have to go. Next there came an old maid, and she was bound to have her say, and she addressed St. Peter in a pure sort of way. Oh, goodly Father Peter, I come to you at last, and one request I ask of you, if you would let me pass. Oh, holy Father Peter, oh, won't you let me in, and give me a nice little place to myself away from those naughty men. You go out, St. Peter said, no angels have grey hairs. You have no sons or daughters, so you cannot come in here. Slowly the old maid turned away forever to repine. Like me and all the rest of us, she entered in the line. Next came Brian Tobin, once premier of our land. He stood before St. Peter with 3 pensions clutched in hand. He said, oh, goodly Father Peter, I come to you at last. My traveling days are over, and my turbid wars are past. I helped my friends get richer, and the poor remained the same. Whenever there was trouble, I never took the blame. You'll go out, St. Peter said, you had your chance and failed. Brian Tobin stepped in line. His face turned somewhat pale. Next there came a newfie, a fisherman by trade. He looked around the pearly gates and said, "Boy, I got it made." "Hey there, Father Peter, you're looking first rate, me man. Open the door, boy, and let me in and show me where to stand." "You go out," St. Peter said. "Your case, like the rest, must be tried. You have to show you pass the test before you get inside." "Ah, hurry up, St. Peter, off for supper, I'll be late." He then took off his old Cape Ann and hove it inside the gate. "Go get that cap," St. Peter said. "You sacrilegious slout." The noof ran in and closed the door and barred St. Peter out. Then through the keyhole the noof cried, "I'm skipper now, you see, and I'll give up me seat in heaven if you send fish back to we." Now when I awoke, me head was jammed between the bedpost and the wall. Me legs was tangled in the sheets. 'Twas them lobsters done it all.
This is a song that I wrote a bit earlier for you people that's visiting home here. I know what it's like to go away. There's one called "The Shores of This Homeland." As I sit and wonder of days that's gone by, as she toiled for her children, life's wondering joy, as they grew to adulthood and each went their own way, and the thoughts of those loved ones still lingers today, as they strayed from this homeland to a country so great. And as time passes by, life changes we make. Oh, when we think of the past and the things we would do, the shores of this homeland keeps calling to you. Now we're holder of its shores have not changed to the time, and the stains of old memories still stain half mine. As you go on your journey of life to renew, the shores of this island keeps calling to you. Now when these things have passed, time seems to stand still. Good things we will cherish, like ponds, vale and hill. Rich times will sure come to those who stand true, as we sit and ponder sweet memories of you. Now the years have passed quickly, and time seems a dream, as life it keeps wondering for what might have been. Like the shores of this homeland that holds to stay true, like the shores of this island and that keeps calling to you. Now our whole rugged shores have not changed to the times, and the still of those memories still stay in our mind. As you go on your journey of life to renew, the shores of this homeland keeps calling to you. Yes, the shores of this island keeps calling to you. Thank you.
Well, I like to drink white milk, chocolate milk, I even like some milkshake. But I'm not fussy on sour milk. That's the name of this next skit.
Why, some stink. What are you at? Just sour. What have you been eating, my child? Called Garderoy's Cross. Hell. That's not bad. It's not good today. Now I got to call to the door. I got to shut the vet. Dr. Ramrod was gone. They got a young fella down there. I doubt if if he got sense to know which end's fertilizer. Hello? Is the vet there? Yes, boy, come over. All I can get out of me cow is sour milk. And her eyes is crossed. She can lie on her back and look down in a well. All right, Miss, hurry up. Hurry up. Come on, girl, hurry up. The dairy is waiting. Me poor bossy.
Well, what seems to be the, you call a bit of a rush, would you?
Bit of a rush, look at her eyes.
Well, yeah.
She can't see where she goes, sir.
Well, they seem to be a bit cross there, don't they?
A bit cross? Yes, sir.
They're not very straight.
Now look here. Smell that, will you?
Oh! Yeah, weeks.
Yeah, you got that right.
That's nothing. I can fix that.
What?
We learned this the other day, you know.
What's she going at?
Well, I got this rubber hose here, see? And, I'll put one in right here in her bag and pull up through the other end down across her eyes.
You're going to blow her up.
Yeah, you can say that. But it's very complicated.
Now, well, that's expensive cow.
Yeah, that's
Only poor child. Hang on.
just tell me now if we're eyes on cross. Anything?
No.
Whoever now.
Wait till I check Serrata. No.
Nothing?
No, nothing. Oh, hang on. He moved a bit.
Well, try it again.
How many have I got? No see. Oh, he gone, look, it's working. Try it again. All right.
That them?
You got what you're not bad for a young fella.
I may look stupid, but I'm not.
Well, I never said that.
No. Well, that'll be $100. I got them on cross, didn't I?
I just want to take a cow. So you're going to get $100 to give you my son?
This was complicated.
You'll have to put it on me card.
Just think of what could have happened.
Hold on, we'll get you a bit of money. Yeah, I hope my legs don't cross or something.
What do you think?
No, wouldn't it?
Anything happens, just call me again.
It'll be serious. How was it this morning, Lucy? Oh, Lucy, let the milk flow. Then off to the bank I quickly will go. Holy. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm back here. Well, I'm not gone that fit. And I got near a hole. Can you tell me if your eye is straight? I know what I'll do. I'll call and meet me buddy. Harry Bull. Harry! He's down there in the garden at his porch. Harry! Come in, my son. Come in. Only that's one end of the length of a cow. It's not that. Well, I shaved her eyes. Lower the crossed. Yeah, that's right. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Her eyes go, milk goes sour and her eyes crossed. Now, I tell you, look. What? See, you got to come down on this end. I had that young fella up here. Yeah. Cost me $100. For a cross eyes? No, I'm crossing. Oh, Lord. He put this in here. Yeah. Two seconds. And he blowed on it like this. Yeah, what? Now there's a backwater valve to that, so nothing will come back. Well, you know, I'll go up there and look. No, I'll go up there and look. And you blow on the pipe. Yeah, hold on, you hang on to that. Now I'll tell you when to blow. You know, buddy, I feels like Captain Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. I'm about to go where no man has gone before. If you're going to blow on the pipe, right up the rear end of a cow. What's your at now? I'm taking the hose. You don't think I'm going to put the same end in my mouth as you had in yours?
Sitting and longing for days just gone by, memories of Porty Grey flash through my eye. My roots are calling and I hear the cry, come back to your old home again. Wherever I go, whatever I see, deep in my heart there's a sweet memory, filled with contentment. How happy were we? I wish I was back home again. I can't imagine a place that I'd rather be, no matter where I may roam. Cities and bright lights, they still don't entice me. I still dream of my home. The culture, the people, their different ways, all are a part of my happier days. The rugged scenery, the picture still plays. I wish I was back there again. Seeing the people at work every day, spreading the codfish and making the hay, tending the garden, the children at play. I wish I was back there again. I can't imagine a place that I'd rather be, no matter where I may roam. Cities and bright lights, they still don't entice me. I still dream of my home. In early morning, the men would be found, steering their boats to the old fishing ground. The port of the engines, oh what a nice sound. I wish I could hear them again. The capelin on beaches, the squid jigging ground, men hauling their traps, hoping fish would abound, jigging for cod with the gulls flying round. I wish I was back there again. I can't imagine a place that I'd rather be, no matter where I may roam. Cities and bright lights, they still don't entice me. I still dream of my home. On moonlight nights when the moon casts its ray on the still waters of Conception Bay, such a beautiful picture, it won't fade away. I wish I could see it again.
All right, I believe Dr. Lear's going to come here now and draw for a picture.
Get your tickets ready. The lucky number is 869337. The lucky number is L by Elsie Newell, North River, originally from Bordegrave.
All right, next up we got a skit called First Date. That's the switch on the schedule. This First Date is next.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Come on, Rosie. This is your first date with Iggy. Come on, everything will be all right. Now take good care of her, Iggy. And don't do everything Iggy tells you. See ya.
Is you ready, Rosie? I've been ready this 3 weeks. I'm going to take you down to the lighthouse now. So, the road is a bit rough, so fasten your seatbelt. Fasten your seatbelt! We're down to the lighthouse now, Rosie. Rosie, look at that moon. That moon makes me some frisky. You wouldn't eat that no more tonight. Now, buddy, I'm going to show you a thing or two about cotton. Gonna turn around for this. You see this big long arm he got here? You know what he does with that? Well, I'm gonna show ya. How do you like this cotton so far? Yeah, what I told you. And you see this big strong hand he got here? You know what he does with that? Well, he shows you, look. You got to nod your head, you're supposed to like this. Yeah, what I told you, it was going to be fun. And do you see these luscious set of lips? These luscious lips. Well, I'm going to show you that too.
All right, next up we have the Lancers, my lords, and my ladies dance troupe.
Thank you.
song I wrote about 2 months ago, I guess, when I heard about the come home year. And I guess when you stop and think about all this tonight, I guess it's all about home. It's all about Portagrave and the beautiful spot it is. And I put this little song together and hope you enjoy it. There's a dear little spot that means so much to me, where the long rocky shore reaches out to the sea. And wherever I travel, it's memories I'll say. It's the place I was born, down in old Portagrave. When I moved to the mainland when I was 16, carefree and happy, with a head full of dreams. And though I loved my job as I worked with my hands, in my heart I was longing to be back in Newfoundland, where the people are happy, the fish from the sea. They have lived here in peace throughout history. And as long as I live, there'll be one thing I'll pray: live with my family down in old Portagrave. Just to climb Jailhouse Mountain and look out the bay was a wondrous attraction for a fine summer day. Just to look down the harbor at the boats coming home was a picture that I treasure whenever I'd roam. Now we welcome all people who come home this year to visit this place we all love so dear. And wherever you've wandered, no matter where you have roamed, you'll always be welcome in your Portagrave home, where the people are happy, the fish from the sea. They have lived here in peace throughout history. And as long as I live, there'll be one thing I'll pray: to live with my family down in old Portagrave. Thank you.
All right, before we get on with the next thing, I'd like to announce that Harris Porter has a videotape set up of clips of Portagrave and all kinds of interesting stuff. And also, he's going to be having copies of tonight's concert. So if any of you would like copies of any of his videos, you can contact him at 7936. Is that right, Harris? 7936, yeah. And that's it. And also, I'd like to take this opportunity now to remind everyone that we got a car parade Saturday morning. So anyone that wants to come along, you can meet down by Ship Cove Pond at 9:30 Saturday morning, decorate your cars, whatever. And I'd also like to thank the performers tonight. I'd like to thank the dance troupe for coming along, and Harris for doing the videos, and I'd like to thank Reverend Snow for coming along and giving us some opening comments. And I'd like to thank you all for coming along. Next on the agenda is a sketch of history.
John Boy, I bet your head's going off and it's going like this, man.
Sure, there's no wonder. If I'd gone so far east, never come from up the islands.
Yes, I suppose. You know, you're a hard case.
How was that?
If I was married to you, my man, I'd give you poison.
Yes, and I was married to Dee, I take it.
Your cough don't seem to be as bad as mine.
I should be coughing better. I've been up all night practicing.
Well, it's fun to teach without this, man.
Yes, it's lovely here. Lovely. Not a soul around nowhere. Oh, the ball!
Seems like we'd only put around. What was that?
Look, that was the gull over there. He spoke to us. Oh, guarantee it ain't that's his last word. Shall I have killed him?
Now we can't get lucky floating away whenever catch it.
That don't mean, man. Oh, the ball! That couldn't have been a goal. He's back again. But I guarantee you one thing, you went down to the thrift shop. Oh, maybe you tell us. Who is he? Who be so? What's it to you?
Can thou speak any better than this person?
No, that's what I can't. I'm wondering the same thing as he's wondering. What was the idea?
I'm John Guy.
John, who?
Guy.
He got two first names.
Where's it come from?
Be it known that I said Guy.
Guy.
That suppose means something to us?
You look more like Peter Easton.
I came from England.
So have we.
I had a message from the King of England to bring people to settle all this land around here. Where beest thou from? I think you have a accent.
We're from Devonshire.
I know
I'll
you
tell-
had a accent.
And I'll tell you one thing, he was 20 years too late settling this.
Why sayest thou that?
Because we've been here for 20 years.
We got our settlement all going. What's the after here?
I'm going to settle the land, claim all the land for the King of England, take all the trees, take all the fish, take all.
I want us all. I want us all.
All.
Now look here. I got a muzzle loader here. That tells you that I own all the land around here, Chipco Point, Red Beach, and all of it.
Best thing for Dee to do is go on up the Cubit somewhere.
I think thou meanest Copper's Cove.
I don't know what you call it, buddy, but it's not ours, this is.
You're staying right here and you get up there. And settle in too if you want to freeze the wind up. You're going to get at it.
May the night see thee out here.
I'll guarantee you one thing, he's brass monkey, let his legs cross the window. Anyway about me, son, we got rid of one, John. Now in about 300 years from now, we'll have to get rid of another one, John Effort.
In a beautiful church in a village, a young happy couple were wed. As he placed a ring on her finger, he turned to would stay. Now once again in the springtime, she's free from all sorrow and pain. As they gently trod the sod her, he hears once again this refrain. I want to come back in the springtime, where many a wild wind has blown. Please take me back in the springtime, back to my poor dear grave home, back to my poor dear grave home, back to my poor dear grave home. Thank you.
If you were come home, you're home for come home yet, but didn't get a really good look, just go to Gerald Andrews because he wrote the book.
Howdy, Joe. Me and Ned were just over in the holler and we found a dead body. Thought it might be you.
What did he look like?
Well, he is built something like you and,
Did he have on a shirt, a plaid shirt?
checking his shirt now, he was gray.
Oh, well, then it wasn't I.
You know we got three famous Johns?
Go on, boy, who's there?
John Cabot found us. John Crosby tried to ruin us. But by the looks of the harbor, John Edward loves us.
Up there and down the shore. You was on the air, now come on some more.
Time, gentlemen, please. It's time we no longer care. Time, gentlemen, please. It's time to bear. With vanity, the stories of dancing and song. We're all balanced together as we say so long. Back here next week, so please come along, for it's time, gentlemen, please. Same time, gentlemen, please. It's time we're no longer here. Time, gentlemen, please. It's time we're not there. glad a few stories of dancing and song. We're all crowds together and we say so long. We'll be back here next week, so please come along, for it's time, gentlemen, please.
We don't like goodbyes, but they have to be said. All things must come to an end. If we have brightened your night just a bit, then we are quite happy, my friend. Perhaps you remember the days of your youth, in our fun, in our games taking part. We may have grown older, but as you can see, we're still very young at heart. We hope as you visit the scenes of the past, doing things that you love to do, the memories you gather forever will last, to brighten your way all life through. As you go to your homes and we go to ours, may happiness always abound. May love like an halo encircle your life, and peace and contentment be found. Life is uncertain, our future is unknown. You will always be welcome in our party grave home. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Can you be seated for another minute or two? Ladies and gentlemen, we just want to take a few minutes to say thank you, and especially for being such a good audience tonight. And we're so pleased that we could come, and on behalf of the Come Home Year Committee, I'd like to take this opportunity, and especially on behalf of Mona, who put this concert together and directed us, we want to say a special thank you as well. So thank you once again for being a wonderful audience, and hope to see you again in the near future. Thank you.
Well, I've been given the honor of singing Old Canada with all you people, so I'd like for everybody to stand now, and we'll sing our national anthem. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide
free from all sorrow and pain, as they gently trod aside her, he hears once again this refrain: I want to come